Definitely, absolutely incredible. Victor Osimhen, we know him. We know his quality. He wants to play every game. He wants to score goals. He wants to give the team. He's a better boy. You can see. You watch the video. You see for yourself. But let me tell you, did you know? I did not personally, for me, did not celebrate the Super Eagles win against Tunisia. I did not celebrate that game. I saw the game and it felt like they did so well. Good to see them qualify. I'm celebrating them for qualifying. But regardless, more can be done. Now look at this now. If you want to win the AFCON, I must say that first half result is the way you can give a team a result. Give them, make them understand that you're here to go. So that first half result against Tunisia is how you respond to your opponent. Make them understand that you're very hungry to get the result right. That's what I feel. That's how you should go. But now look at this. Eric Chel. Oh my goodness. Eric Chel, his first change came in the 7 to 7 to 8 minutes, I recall. But game management, he lost it in the last 10 minutes. When I felt like he should have held the game to a very high esteem. So for a coach to make a change at that level, it means he knows what he's doing. He's not doing the 65 minutes change because he knows what he wants. He's seen something he likes. Lookman was quite, I don't know, sometime in the game, some of the counters, he drops back, but regardless, the coach had to do what he needed to do. But I think his game management is where I feel the Franco-Malian need to put in a lot of work. His game management, sometimes he did against Tanzania. I felt like, yeah, we are good. 2-1, smaller side. We are the bigger side on paper, but that 2-1 result, I mean, I felt like he held the game to a level. Now, Tunisia side 3-0. How can they come from behind and they get 2 goals? And that's so shambolic for Super Eagles for me. I think Eric Chel has got the job to do. He needs to work on that. That's a tackle place. He needs to tackle that incident, tackle those issues, make sure everything goes so well. You can't be winning. You can't be getting the result and struggling at the same time. It doesn't work for me. Now, I saw the Tunisian side. They look dead and buried. Fury, Hannibal, Flair, good. But they look dead and buried. And I feel like, why concede those 2 goals? That's my question. You know watch Hannibal play. He's got quality. He's got exposure-wise. Burnley player. He has that play. A lot turn around away from Didi, away from Iwobi. That's the exposure. He had all of the time to decide and pick the game. Hannibal could detect the game. He had all the time he needed. He was getting on the balls. He was doing what he needed to do. He might not be that player that you want to have all of the physicality, but flair-wise, quality-wise, come on, let's give it to Mejbri, Hannibal. But now you can't, like Amanda said, you can't be winning and be struggling. That's where we need to start fine-tuning our results. And then I look at the Sarsi's last miss. Oh my goodness. Sarsi's last miss, that was a very big miss. He was so close. And guess what? Our number 1, Stanley Nwabali, was found in no man's land. Did you see that? Nwabali should also be putting things into consideration. He needs to understand that he's a Super Eagles goalkeeper. He's the number 1. He needs to make sure everything looks so right. Okay, now you see, Nwabali, let's bring you some of the interviews. Some of the players had interviews earlier after the very game. But let's talk about basically Nwabali right now. Personally, I don't understand what he said. Conceding, I don't really understand it. I could understand the part where he was, giving credit to Francis Ozoho and Amaso Basoji, but on that part, I really don't understand. Just watch this one. Watch Nwabali.
Talking about the goal, set pieces is something you can't correct. It happened. We scored with set pieces and they scored back with set pieces. Yeah, we tried to win today. But no, you can't correct certain things. Sometimes you try to correct some certain things about set pieces or something. But probably this is what they do most. Try maybe get a lot of set pieces, but we'll try to deal with some and probably we'll concede with liberal one. They are such a nice guys. I won't lie. My first AFCON was with Francis. It's one guy I wish to work with. I'm not talking about Amas because Amas I know Amas in the league before maybe leaving Nigerian league or something. But these guys are amazing guys. I'm standing here telling you these guys are amazing guys. They are like my family. They are like my brother. Like everything. These guys, they cover me. We cover each other. You understand me? No bad thoughts, no bad energy. So I really wish a lot of people learn from these guys.
Crazy, I must tell you. It's actually funny. I heard him say set pieces is part of the game. Yes, I know. but yours is getting out of hand. You need to understand that you're the Super Eagles number one. This department have been lacking for a long time, and you're here to man the post. You need to understand that millions of Nigerians are watching you. I know you love the game, you're brave in the game, you're so good in the. Well, come on, Nwabali can be better off. But let's talk about France. Not France. Frank Onyeka, they call him the tank. Frank Onyeka also said something, and then he said we pressed them so well. You pressed a Tunisia side so well. The Carthage Eagles, you pressed them so well. Then how come you conceded two? He said we pressed them so well, and he even said something that struck my mind. He said we have the quality and we're going to play the same way we played against Tunisia. And I'm wondering why you want to play the same way you played against Tunisia. Maybe he's talking about mentality-wise. I can accept it, but please, it's on that time when we talk about Onyeka. Just hear from Onyeka himself, so we tell them more how we can get the result against Uganda. This is Frank Onyeka now talking.
That you guys considered 2 goals.
Yes, of course. I mean, 3-1, 3-0 ahead, and they allowed 2 easy goals, which is not good. I think it's something that we need to work in training so we can get better.
Frank, through the round of 16, what should we expect in your next game against Uganda?
I mean, we're still going to play the same way we played today. We're not going to drop. We'll just keep going and take every game at a time.
Frank, what made the difference between you and Tunisia today?
I think our game plan worked really well. The way we pressed them high didn't give them any chance to play. So I think that's what made the difference.
Frank, how we're approaching the game against Uganda?
Still the same. We're still going to play the way we played today, even the previous game. So still nothing will change.
Okay, definitely. He said it. That's his opinion. I don't like to photo players. I don't like to hold players to a high level or to a high esteem when they say something that I don't know. I don't want to say the other way. I don't want to sound nasty. But the basic is the result. 6 points. So let me say it. Congratulations right now on the timeout to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now the question is, how should Eric Chel play against Uganda? How does the Franco-Malian set up his lineup? If you ask me, it's very simple. Now it's time to give those young players, it's time to give those guys who have not gotten game time the opportunity to show themselves. And I believe this one would work. You're playing against the Uganda side. And my friend Riley said in African football, they don't mean us anymore. But because we play against the Uganda side, because on paper, even in my dreams, we are so better than Uganda. I doubt they can get the result. Now, what do you need to do? Give those players some chances. Now, what happens when the coach gives a chance to some players who have not been playing? It gives them the edge to show themselves. It gives the coach the opportunity to see what he is missing. Rafael Onyeka will not be wrong to say Club Brugge in the midfield. He won't be wrong to say Paulo Nacho. Good quality. He's got a lot of goals in Turkey, Super League. Get players like Moses Simon, give them start. Maybe a Chukwueze this time around will work. You go to the back, Awazim is getting starts. I want to see those Akin Samiro, all of those young Salim Fago, get those guys to play. Rest your big players. I know Eric Chel might be scared to make this. He might want to have a trick, having dated the midfield, some Iwobi, and just trick the team. But these guys are quality players and they're exposed. So exposure-wise, they are good to play a Uganda side because most of our players in the national team in Nigeria apply the trade abroad. So I'm so sure they understand the game. So Eric Chel, this is like a letter from me to you, rather. You need to give those players the chance to show themselves and put things to bear. Let's go and strike Uganda. Because for me, they are no team. Sorry, I'm sounding this way. But also, how should we take the games? We need to take every game as it comes. If you say Nigeria, Uganda, we are good to go. Well, so we can get the result right if you ask me. So Nigeria, Uganda is a better result for Super Eagles because we are like the best thing. I think the word is, people are really not looking at us like that. But with 6 points now, I'm so sure, they know the Super Eagles, the last AFCON finalists are here to show the world that we've got the result. I'm looking at the North African sides. They are playing so well. I saw Riyad Mahrez penalty. He's got like 3 goals right now. Egyptian side. So they're always a very, very good side to play in the Nations Cup and also a very good threat in every AFCON tournament. But with the way we've started right now, Eric Chel, you've got really nothing to worry about. I just feel you should work on your game management. Your team shouldn't lose focus when it feels like they've gotten it right because 2 goals coming. So it feels like if it was not Tunisia, maybe Egypt would have lost the game. Or if we've not converted our chances. But anyways, congratulations to the Super Eagles. Akko Adams, amazing to watch. Big players come alive in big moment. I saw Look, man, he stole the show when he needed to do as well. And Victor Osimhen, a team player every time. So all of the players did so well. It's just about the management. Now, this is the final message to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We need to understand that we are a big side. We've got quality, and we can win Uganda. Take the games as it comes. 9 points would not be wrong. It's all about the Super Eagles on the way. I believe that we will come out right, and hopefully when I come to give you more update about all of this Super Eagles news, I should be sounding more energetic and more happier than I'm sounding, because 3-2 is not a celebration for me, but that's just what it is. Keep watching with us, keep staying with us. Let's do more.